Hello and welcome. I'm Otis Landerholm, and I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. Today I'm going to be talking about asylum law, and specifically the question that I want to address is, what are the risks of going back to your country after you've won asylum? All right, so you've fought your case, you've won your case, congratulations on that piece, and now, you want to go back. And you've got to know that there are some serious risks in doing that, okay? So what asylum law says is that if you quote-unquote avail yourself of the protections of your country, all right, then DHS, Department of Homeland Security, has the right to terminate your asylum status. And that means putting you back in immigration court and taking your asylum case away. And that does happen. And so the best advice is, if you've won asylum, to not go back to your country. But if you need to, for some reason, first of all, talk to your immigration lawyer first. But second of all, the legal standard is whether or not you quote-unquote avail yourself of the protections of the country, all right? And so the argument often is that if you go in and then come out for you're there for a week, and you just stay in your house the whole time, and you don't really see anyone, and nobody really knows that you're there, all right? Like, if that's the case, then okay, maybe you haven't quote-unquote availed yourself of the protections of your country, and maybe you'll be fine for your asylum status. Still, traveling, you need a refugee travel document, all right? And it's very, very risky to really go back to your country, period. Because if you think about it, you're saying that you're afraid for your life, or you're afraid that you'll be suffering persecution if you go back to your country, all right? And some people might say, oh, but what if I'm going to some other place? I'm not going back to my pueblo. I'm not going back to where I came from. I'm going back to, a different region in the country. Doesn't matter, all right? It doesn't matter. When you apply for asylum, you're saying that you can't relocate internally within your country. You're saying you're afraid to go back to your whole country, all right? And so if you're found to have availed yourself of the protections of your country anywhere, then the government could put you in proceedings and terminate your asylum status. So it's a risk that you need to be aware of, all right? The only way to really avoid that risk, all right, is after you win asylum. Remember, you can apply for a green card after 1 year, and then after 4 years after that, or 5 years total with residence, apply for citizenship. Because once you're a citizen, then really you're free to travel anywhere you want, as long as, your citizenship wasn't procured by fraud. Okay? So that's really what I wanted to explain. If you are thinking of returning to your country after you filed for asylum, you need to know that it is incredibly risky to do that. I do not and cannot recommend that anyone with asylum status actually return to their country. It's better to go to a third country, right, where maybe you can meet the family members that you need to meet and then come back to the United States, all right? So talk to your immigration lawyer for further advice about your specific situation. If you don't have one, please feel free to contact my office. We're here in Oakland, or you can click down below here in YouTube and get get forwarded to our website. So thank you very much, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm Otis Landerholm, Landerholm Immigration A.P.C. We fight for your American dream.